a special report. The much-awaited All India Tiger Census report will be released by Prime Minister Modi in Mysuru on the 9th of April. That's Sunday, as the occasion marks 50 years of Project Tiger, and it's India's big, ambitious project. We're going to leave you tonight with India's first success story when it comes to tiger relocation. Enjoy. Bye-bye.
June 28, 2008, an Air Force Mi-17 helicopter lands in the forests of Sariska. This is no less than a highly specialized combat operation. It is India's first tiger relocation project that's now underway. The biggest setback to Project Tiger and the tiger conservation movement happened in 2003 and 2004. When all the tigers of Sariska, a healthy population of 16, were wiped out due to poaching. Conservation circles were in shock. Rajasthan declared a red alert against poaching and a wildlife emergency. Under Project Tiger, 4 years later in 2008, the tiger relocation program began, when tigers from Ranthambore National Park were airlifted and shifted to Sariska. A male was followed by 2 females. They began to settle in. Tiger experts were anxious. And then, 4 years later, good news. In 2012, 2 tiger cubs were spotted in Sariska. In 2014, 2 more cubs followed. The baby boom had begun. Tigers were mating and producing cubs. Today, Sariska accounts for 27 tigers. It is India's first success story in tiger relocation. But what's the road ahead?
In order to ensure long-term survival, the government will have to think of putting in new blood all the time. Otherwise, it will be a bottleneck, and over a period of time, there is a possibility that the genetics may be totally, restricted, and therefore may end up in some kind of genetic problem over several generations.
Experts believe the success of Project Tiger is only possible if human habitation is moved out of sanctuaries.
The tiger is an animal which requires a landscape without human population, at least in a certainly large enough area for it to survive and breed and increase in numbers. Sariska had that kind of landscape. The point is, the management became lax, and therefore in Sariska the tigers were absolutely poached out. There is no question about it, as happened in Panna in Madhya Pradesh some years ago.
The tiger reserve at Ranthambore is a tourist delight. But now, Sariska, with its proximity to the national capital, is gaining ground.
2004 में टाइगर खत्म हुए थे सरिस्का में, और 2008 में फर्स्ट रिलोकेशन हुआ, ट्रांसलोकेशन. तो रणथंबोर से एक टाइगर, मेल टाइगर वहाँ डाला गया. फिर उसके बाद धीरे धीरे एक टाइगर डाली गई, फिर धीरे उनका कुनबा बढ़ा, और अब तो वहाँ सरिस्का में करीब 27 टाइगर हो गए. साइंटिफिकली देखिए ये है कि जो वहाँ एक तो वाटर होल्स काफ़ी हैं, और वहाँ कई से कंदराएँ हैं, गुफाएँ हैं, जहाँ पे अपने टाइगर की जो सेफ प्लेस होता है, जहाँ पे ब्रीडिंग हो सकती है, तो वहाँ पे वो प्लेसेस अच्छे हैं. वहाँ पे तो फूड, शेल्टर और वाटर, 3 चीज़ अगर हो जाए तो एनिमल ब्रीड करता है.
The roar of the tiger is back in Sariska. The Rajasthan government is now looking at relocating tigers to Mukundara near Kota. In Jaipur, Harsha Kumari Singh, NDTV.
देखिए, मध्य प्रदेश इस समय टाइगर स्टेट है, लेपर्ड स्टेट है, बल्चर स्टेट है और अब चीता स्टेट भी है.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi gifted cheetah to Madhya Pradesh after 70 years. Now 4 cubs were born to cheetah Siaya and Freddy 6 months after they were moved to India as a part of the government's plan to reintroduce the big cat to the country. After welcoming new residents, Tiger State is eagerly waiting for the tiger census report, which will be released in Mysuru by the Prime Minister. Though this year landscape-wise data is likely to be released, but Madhya Pradesh is hoping to retain title of the tiger state in the country, as the state has seen record births of cubs in different tiger reserves and unprotected forest areas. The state expects tigers to be around 700 in number this time.
Madhya Pradesh has a long conservation history, so we have done multiple interventions in wildlife management and innovations also, if you can say so. We basically have provided additional habitat to tigers and other wildlife by relocating villages from the core areas. So we are doing our best to propagate the or to house the tigers in the state, and we are also actively managing the prey population also.
But in a written reply in the State Assembly, the government admitted that 10 tigers were poached in Madhya Pradesh in 2022, most of them electrocuted in wire traps. Between 2020 and 2022, at least 72 tigers and 43 leopards died in tiger reserves of MP due to various reasons. Of the 34 tiger fatalities recorded in Madhya Pradesh during 2022, the biggest loss was suffered by the Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve, where 9 big cats died in the 12-month period, followed by Pench and Kanha as per NTCA. However, with the State Tiger Strike Force, smart patrolling and dog squad for protection of tigers in the national parks, the authorities are saying no reason to worry.
We are also working on the anti-poaching strategy. We have a wonderful unit called STSF, State Tiger Strike Force, which has done immensely well in the past 1 decade. So they have cracked the international the gangs, and also we are also focusing on the man-animal conflict so that this doesn't rise.
Madhya Pradesh, which is home to 6 tiger reserves, Kanha, Bandhavgarh, Pench, Satpura, Panna and Sanjay Dubri, so death of over 30 tigers remain a concern, but experts are saying that death is unlikely to affect chances of Madhya Pradesh retaining tag of the tiger state. The tiger census report is compiled once in 4 years and the latest is due for release. During the last census, Karnataka reported 524 tigers, just 2 less than Madhya Pradesh, which recorded 526 tigers and is known as the tiger state of India. In Bhopal, with camera person Rizwan Khan, Anurag Dwari for NDTV.